Okay, so how's it going? We are back. Today's gonna be a little bit of a more of a lengthy stream. We're using AI to help grow my business. This is day 5. I'm gonna leave my ear just like this because I know you like it that way. Um, for some reason, Instagram is not connecting, but it's no worries. Um, yeah. So today's agenda, right? I like to, work with you guys. So um, today's agenda is going to be updating Notion, also sending out a text and email blast. And a lot of that, we're going to use AI to help structure Notion and go from there, right? Another thing, if we get to it, is I want to look at the analytics for our Facebook ad campaign. And also, hopefully, the audio is good. I'm testing out new audio, but we'll look at the analytics for our Facebook ad campaign and then also the analytics behind our funnel, each separate page of our funnel to see if the conversions that the improvements we made improve the conversions. So that's the agenda for today. First things first is we're gonna start our do the boring stuff. The stuff that we have to do is email blast and text blast. I mean, it's not boring, but something I can't necessarily show you because there's private information there. I can't show you the phone numbers or emails of people. So, but basically, what we're going to do, and I might be quiet when I do it, but it's basically going to be I'll prompt the AI, and I've already given the AI like ChatGPT sales scripts, right? Like transcripts of sales calls that I've closed, and so it knows how to close sales and knows how to actually interact with our customers the way that I interact with them. And so I ask it for a SMS blast, and I know, and I same thing for the email blast. It has all of that stuff already pre-programmed with transcribed sales calls, and so I'll do that. I'll create the text and email blast. I'll send those out, and then afterwards we'll go look at Notion and start that side of things. Okay. So again, during this email and text blast portion, I might be a little quiet just because there's really not much thinking involved. It's mainly just doing. And then once we get into the building up the Notion, we'll talk more about like the architecture and like kind of how, because when I build something, I like to build it once, right? I don't want to go and it's inevitable. You're gonna have to make tweaks, right? But like there's a surface level tweaks where you might have to adjust a piece of information. Those are inevitable. But the structure, like the underlying structure that you build on top of that, really, we want to make it as sound and firm as possible. And I made a mistake of, basically going half-ass in the past with stuff like this, and it's just always a mistake. So with the foundation, the architecture, the structure of whatever you build, you should always make sure it's as strong as possible, especially if you plan on sticking around for a while. So that's key. So we're going to start with that after I do the e-text and email blast. We'll do one step at a time, and again, that is the first step. So what I'll do now is basically again, I'm going to shut the fuck up and just get to work. That's the agenda for today. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. And this thing doesn't make any noise when I get comments, so I'll probably answer them after the live stream is done. Or if I look back at the screen and I see them, I'll answer them as they come. So, anyways, I'm also gonna be listening to music in here. Okay, currently blasting Keith Whitley. Shout out to Morgan Wallen for putting me on. Fantasy Vibe Celsius is the drink of choice. Also, got a little Coke Zero and some water. And the snack of choice today is Quest protein chips, chili lime flavor. We'll get to those later. Okay. Anyways, enough jibber jabbering. I'm going to open up and I'm probably put myself on mute. If you guys have any, and I'll share my screen, but remember, I'm going to have to stop sharing my screen sometimes. I'll share my entire screen. I got to make sure that I'm not sharing anything inappropriate. So let me go check my other windows. this serves as my personal computer as well. So so I handle I have my text in here and just stuff that I don't want you guys to see per se. So and one thing too that's kind of just the cool news is yeah, we officialized and we made official our partnership with Alpaca. So they are featuring us in their app marketplace, and obviously we have a full integration with them. But so people are coming in, leads are coming in from Alpaca now officially, or they have the opportunity to come in, right? So it's pretty cool. That's one super exciting thing. So now let's go ahead. This is my music here. Okay, let's go over here and open up chat. And I really never have messed around with uh, other LLMs. If I'm being honest with you, pretty much everything is just chat, and it's been pretty much great. And they make a bunch of updates. Like even today, I with the announcement, I mean, I pretty much the thing I just showed you right now in Canva. I made it, but it was based off of literally like this design right here. I gave it the four things I wanted, right? Our little placement, and it came up with this, which I thought was pretty good, but I didn't really like it that much. I saw some ways to improve it, and this is what I eventually came up with, right? Based on this design here that it gave me, I came up with this, right? Which is basically a direct knockoff. Mainly just moving the entire page down a little bit, and um, and also look at this. This is crazy. Can the options bot trade verticals? You're kind of getting sidetracked. I need to start working with this text blast and stuff like that, but I didn't know what he meant by verticals. I thought he meant like industry verticals because I don't trade options. So I asked chat and it was exactly right, right? I ended up having my engineer handle the question, but I mean, you really could ask AI to do anything for you, even if it really has like limited context. So, anyways, this is, and again, I structure all my stuff like this, right? So I have a go to market project, I have admin, finance, and legal projects, and you're not going to see much here, right? Like I have my CFO, CSO. I used to have I just started using this company account. I use a personal account for work stuff, but this is how I have everything architected, right? And I gave it files. I think yeah. So there's one that has 7 files, and for some reason these, and I really don't use these ones as much, probably, right? I've never even had a conversation with this one. So, but anyways, with go to market, I give it 7 files to help help it come up with great responses. And so, anyways, that being said, let's go ahead and get cracking here. So, um, inside of Arcade, right? This is our software. We have the admin dashboard. We're gonna do the text blast first. And so it's 2:11 right now. It's a little early, right? We're catching people before they get off work, and unless you're on the East Coast. But still, we have so much to do today that we're gonna knock this out first, and after that, take care of all the other stuff. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for the time being. Or actually, here we go. So I will actually share my screen. Today will be a value email. I'll probably send them. And again, if you're on my list, you'll receive this. I'll share this right here. So I think this should work here. Perfect. And this is how I do it, right? So just literally 160 character SMS blast that invites people to watch this video I created that showcases winning and losing bots. winning and losing trading strategies that I automated on Arcade. There are winners and big losers that once they know the info, it may help them avoid losses. Let's see what it comes up with. And if we're not happy with the response, then we ask it for alternatives, or ask it to write in a different tone, or whatever we need to where we're comfortable sending it out. So it gave us 3, or it's giving us 3. I tested real trading rules on Arcade. Some crushed, some blew up. Knowing the difference could save you money fast. Cool. I just shared a video showing which strategies win and which quietly drain accounts. This could save you big. Watch it here. I made a bunch of strategies on Arcade. Some are winners, others are disasters. Knowing why matters. Watch the breakdown. I kind of like this one. Like that one the most. I might be recency bias, but hey, who cares, right? Anyways, I'm going to stop sharing my screen momentarily so I could send out this text blast. But literally, this is like the I wouldn't say boring part, but is the part where, maybe literally I just select the people on my list and that I want to receive. I have them segmented, right? People who, and not segmented in any interesting way either, right? Like it's literally just like, what stage are you at inside of like, are you a lead? Have you purchased? Have you launched the bot, right? Like, have you churned, right? So I can segment that way, but nothing like, I'm not collecting insane amounts of data, although I really want to, but I don't want to add any more friction to the process. I'm sending this SMS to everyone from a lead to churn to everyone. Okay, just because I want to add value to everyone. I'm hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, I don't have to explain why I want to add value to everyone. And then after this, I might follow up with a direct CDA to purchase, just to the leads though. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just paste this message here. And I've selected all. Perfect. And let's test this link one more time just to make sure it's not fricked up. Perfect. Looks good. And so now we go ahead and press send on this sucker. And while that sends, I'm going to go ahead and change this music to something that I would like better. I've been super into Nickelback, dude. Saving Me by Nickelback. Fucking amazing song. Like if you don't like Saving Me by Nickelback, we ain't gonna get along, I'll tell you that right now, dude. Saving Me by, if you don't like Nickelback and Creed, everyone gives them shit. Love those guys. Don't ask me why either. I guess I could. Oh man, look at this. So I encountered an error for some reason. Gotta let my engineer know. So I'm letting my engineer know that we encountered a bug. So while my engineer is getting back to me, we'll go ahead and start on the email. And then on the PS of the email, I'm gonna basically say, a CTA of sorry, my engineer just took me back. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bunch of Discord messages. I'm helping do another task right now. Give me 1 second. Still messaging people. Give me a second. Okay, cool. I know when it's so apparently it's the text blast sent out 5/7, if that's a ratio we want to use, um, of the text messages. It's not all of them. It's not my entire list, but it'll do for now. Encounter an error after after it reached 5/7 of the list, but so I can't send that thing to everyone, but I am going to send still, even though they didn't receive the first message. I'm gonna still message the leads list that that follow-up message with the call to action. And now I'm just testing the link to make sure it's working the way I expect, and it does. Fantastic. Again, right now I'm sending out the follow-up to the leads to see if any of them will purchase. This will be the CTA follow-up to the message I said earlier that are going to be basically reminder text with a soft CTA to purchase. So quick heads up, only 5 arcade spots left for this month. If you want help launching your bot, grab your spot here. I like that one. By the way, we're down to 5 spots for November. If you want to launch your bot with us, lock yours in here. Love that one. I like that one a little more. Just because the urgency in that one seems more urgent. We're down to 5 spots. I like it. And then just a reminder, 5 spots remain for this month. Ready to launch your bot, secure your spot now. Yeah, I like number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and send that one to my leads. Go ahead and send that blast, baby. And then I'm also going to, I didn't add opt-out text. I'm going to add opt-out text this time. Perfect. Done. And then that's sending out. And then shortly here, we're going to be able to get our brand spanking new email text. That's going to be fun. So let's go ahead and work on our email text. And the prompt I have for the email, right? I told it, I was like, it gave me options, right? Right, to choose from 3 options each time. I chose option 3 the first time, and option 2 for the follow-up. Can you turn those messages into an email that uses the transcription from the YouTube video attached below to provide a juicy value-packed email with the PS similar to the follow-up text message. It could literally be the exact same as the text message. Here is the transcription. Okay, so we've got that cooking. Let's go over here, grab this thing, this little YouTube video over here, and then I'll share my screen again. So for YouTube videos and I want to transcribe them, YouTube transcriber. Looks like I visited this link before. Yep, this is the link I always come to, and this one works. But I think there's probably more that are free. But you just go ahead and pop your YouTube link in there, and it will give you the whole transcription of it. Pretty easy. You just copy it to your clipboard, and then you feed it into ChatGPT, and that should be good. So we're gonna wait for that to load our response. Right, it's our email that we're going to be sending out. I use Get Response for my email blast. So we'll go ahead and log in there, accept that, whatever the hell that is. Sometimes it's not a big deal. Just accept it, man. So log in. And it looks like our email's almost done. So we'll get back over there shortly. I'm going to log in and start getting to work on the email, put myself back over here. So here we go. So I'm logging in now to Get Response. Oh, dear God. Oh my God. It's asking me if I'm a robot. Yes, I am. Just kidding. I wish. No, actually, I don't wish. What the fuck am I kidding? That'd be horrible. Except for the fact that you wouldn't be, I don't think you'd die if you're a robot. You might rust, but no death. And I mean, I don't know. It's almost like maybe a lobster type situation. I think like I watch, you get pulled into like reels on Instagram, and I think the only way a lobster could die, like the only way a lobster dies, is if like the shell gets fucked up with like muscles, like or like little what are they fucking like? I don't know, like little sea creatures, I guess, like attach themselves to the lobster's shell. Okay, in case you didn't know, and that is the only way they die is when they cannot shed. And I feel like that's the same thing for robots, right? Like if there were indeed robots, if you put a little fucking water on it, a little salty water, right? Or even just water, and they were made of iron, guess what? They're dead, right? So yeah, just if you're a robot, don't let yourself get wet. That's the moral of the story here. So I'm gonna choose a subject line. I'll put these bot results shock me. I like that. Right here. Let's see these trading bots. Results shocked me. And then the preview text. Trying to find you love me, love. Again, I'm a big singer, dude. I'm so sorry that you're seeing me this way. I'm sorry. But I do sing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do sing. I love singing. It's probably my favorite thing. Not gonna lie. So I really just want blank. I don't. One thing, because again, if you saw previous episodes or previous live streams, right? Previous streams, I guess we'll call them, of working with me, right? With using AI. Basically, I'm restarting my like. I had to prune my email list, and it's because of the fact that I was annoying, like the email equivalent of annoying, and so I had to prune my list to the people who were not opening my emails. Now we have like 60 to 80% open rate, which is good. Click rate is around 3, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, but overall strong. And so, but another thing you want to look out for is you want to use basically like super plain email templates. You really you don't need fancy. Okay, you want people to open it. Once if they open it, you win. If they click it, you win. Don't care about anything else. You know what I mean? It does not need to be pretty at all, right? So, as an FYI. So, don't the email is like gives up a little too much information about what's in the video. So I'm going to say revise the body of the email to tease the contents of the video. Don't give away the secrets. Make them want to click. In marketing, a lot of times you'll see, and I'm not a good marketer by any means, right? But like, I'm speaking from observation more than I am experience. To be clear, right? I don't claim to be a good marketer, right? I'm working on it, but don't claim to be a good marketer. But a lot of times in successful campaigns, the copy will tell you everything. Excuse me. Oh man, can you see the boogers? Hopefully you can't. So far on stream, I've farted and sneezed. Okay, can you? The farted was a little more embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So I'm good with that. I probably should get a napkin, but I'm not because I'm gross. Okay, we had to finish this shit. So, marketers, right, in their email campaigns will basically give you everything except like the actual thing that matters, right? They'll tell you how good it is. They'll tell you who's been successful with it. They'll tell you every single thing to kind of hype it up. And then when it comes down to like actually like giving you the thing, you need to purchase it. You need to click in order to opt in. You need to give them something in order for you to get this magical thing, right? And that's what I want the AI to give me. Okay, so let's read the final sort of here. I'll share my screen for this as well. I'll make this bigger so we can read it together. So again, we just want to tease. We want to tease the contents of the actual video. Okay, so basically it says, I just uploaded a new video that breaks down something traders almost never get to see. What really happens when you let AI build, test, and launch multiple trading strategies back to back to back. Winners, losers, complete disasters included. I'm not talking about cherry-picked examples or perfect back testing. I mean actual live results from 7 different strategies I built using Arcade's AI. And let's just say the outcomes were not what I was expecting. Some strategies looked amazing on paper, but fell apart instantly. Some didn't expect much from, actually held up. And one of them revealed a blind spot that I think most traders have without realizing it. But here's the crazy part. All I did was ask the AI to build new strategies, and it kept generating ideas I never would have thought of myself. Some of them were shockingly good. Some, well, you'll see. If you want to see which ones held up, which ones blew up, and the pattern I started to notice underneath all the chaos, watch the video here. It's exactly what we want, right? And there's, it goes on, right? But this, above the fold part, right? I mean, it adds value. It really does, right? It is telling them, there's something new out here. There's something that, is worthwhile for you to consider as a trader, right? It's going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. And if you're curious to know, click this link. If you have a strategy you want me to build, test next, reply back, and I'll run it and show you the truth, right? So, and again, this is really going above and beyond here because a lot of people don't ever do due diligence. In the retail trading space, retail traders do not do due diligence, at least in my experience, having worked with a bunch of retail traders, they just don't. And so giving them a clear view into what they're getting themselves into is really meaningful, right? And people may not understand the value behind that, but we're hoping to change that, right? We believe data is and visibility into these things is huge, right? So with this, literally copy and paste it over here. Let's make sure that this link right here is good. I don't want this shit here, so and I'll let you see how I format it, but I'm going to send out the email right now, so I don't want you to see any sensitive information, but I just want these links to be clear that they are clickable. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight that. Actually, what I'll do, I'll go like this. So we want that, we want this, and just go like this. And I'm gonna get rid of that emoji. I don't know. I'm worried that the emojis and any fancy shit. I already have multiple links in here, so I think I might get rid of that emoji. We'll see. Especially because a lot of times when you send emojis, it doesn't transfer well from one, um, you know, email service to the next. Like you get a Microsoft emoji and it looks weird, and that's because honestly I am biased. I love Mac, I love Apple. Um, but let's be honest, yeah, Android emojis don't look good. They just don't. So, anyways, by the way, we're down to 5 spots in November. If you want to launch your bot with us, click here. Let's go right here. Boom, boom, boom. Just like this. Boom. Make sure I want to just have this be purple, even though blue is fine. Just sometimes this, like, it doesn't actually take. Like, I'm gonna go send this, and the thing is with this right here, they don't need to know. I don't. Again, this is transparently as possible, right? Like, I'm gonna give away the secrets and like how I think, and if you have opinions, I would love to hear them, right? But like, I want to be as relatable as possible, right? So like, I'll go like, I'll say, you could put talk soon. Like this right here might be talk soon, Tim. Right? Like that might be fine, but like I'll probably try this. You're do this. Kind of cutesy. It's what Russell Brunson does. He does something similar, and that's obviously like one of my heroes. So, um, yeah, I basically stole that from him, along with many other things. You know, if it works, steal it, I guess, right? So, so let's test this thing out. Send test message. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Send message. So now let's go open this sucker up. And you can see my screen still, right? So I don't want you to see my emails. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over here, log into, if I'm not already logged in, nope, I'm already logged in. So go over here, open up this test email. Now I'll share my screen again so you can see what I'm seeing here. So looks good. I really don't like how get response like centers it, right? Like if I were to go to an email, like if I were to go to an email from a friend, right, it would be left aligned, right? It's weird that it's in the center. So let's make sure these links work. Looks good. I mean, I'm not saying I look good. I look like shit in that video, to be honest with you. But the link works, so it's a start there. Great. All this is good. And again, this landing page is shit. But again, at the end of the video, I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, it's my plan today. If we get to it, there's a lot of shit to do. It is only 2:42 p.m., so we have a while, right? We have like 5 hours before I go home to look at the analytics. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to do today, and the analytics we'll probably look at tomorrow, worst case scenario. But and then honestly, I kind of want to see if I can change my name to like Tim with Arcade or something like that to make it a little more personal. But for now, this looks good. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for the time being, and go ahead and get back over here and actually send this email out, right? Pretty simple stuff. And again, I'm not sure how my audio is. If you have any thoughts on my audio, because to be fair, I am using my AirPod Maxes and not my Fee-Fine microphone. It's kind of a bitch, not gonna lie. I do have. I'm gonna order something that's gonna make it a little easier to use it, but it just blocks my keyboard, and I don't really know how to do it in a way that doesn't block my keyboard. And if I'm trying to get work done, like I'm just talking to you, I'll use my Fee-Fine, right? But if I'm like trying to do shit, it just gets in my way. And honestly, like working is more important than like anything else. So, anyways, I'm gonna send this message, see what happens here. And here we go. Looks good. One person opted out from our text campaign. So we want to go update HubSpot with that information. Let's go back over here. A little bit of laughs, a little bit of pain. Time. And we had someone purchase yesterday. So, and I meant to text him, but it's been a crazy day. So let me go ahead and go here. Let's do this one thing at a time here. So right now I'm texting the guy who purchased yesterday, and shortly here we'll log into HubSpot. Let me make sure I'm not. Yeah, cool. Not sharing my screen. So over here, and by the way, if you ever live stream or ever create content, a lesson that I learned is they'll actually YouTube or any sophisticated platform. I don't really know, I know for a fact on YouTube. I'm not sure about other places, but if you have people's emails or phone numbers, like private information on your video, they will immediately take it down. Like their software recognizes. It's pretty cool actually, but just that's why I can't share stuff like this. Just and also like that, but also like I care about my customer. Like I don't want you to have people's private information, right? So, you know, anyways, I'm gonna send this text message real quick. So just texted him a quick thing, and now I'm gonna give him a bunch of free stuff as like a thank you for joining. So what we do for everyone that joins is we give them a bunch of free stuff, and we want to make that free stuff even better. And then we'll probably reposition the free stuff we give them in our offer, um, and like maybe make it more like operationalize it basically, use it as a proper lead magnet rather than like I don't know. I kind of like bonuses, of course, right? But again, when I need to think through all that, right? But first things first, let me get him the free stuff, right? That's like the most important thing. So just kind of wanted to let you know what I'm doing. And again, sometimes I'm going to be quiet, guys. I'm maybe not the best multitasker. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. But again, I need to focus real quick to get this knocked out so I can move on to the next thing. Almost done, guys. Cool. So that is done. The guy said thank you, and it's greatly appreciated. So looks like we made him happy. People always like getting complimentary stuff. And one thing Alex Hormozi says is don't ever say free. Um, if you're trying to be intentional with giving away free stuff, if you're going to be intentional about giving away free stuff and trying to increase the perceived value, you say complimentary, right? Because it is not free, right? Like you can charge for it, but it is complimentary. You're giving it as just a thank you um, for joining, right? So cheers. Cool. So remember me. Not sharing my screen, right? Fantastic. So now what we need to do. Allow on your phone. He joined our Discord, which is fantastic. Let's go and just quickly do that. And I love how just connected everything is. It's so sick, dude. It's so fucking sick. To that extent, I think technology shares some relation to. Oh, by the way, I'm sharing my screen, aren't I? Am I sharing my screen right now, guys? Let's go see. Hopefully, you're not seeing anything weird. No, I'm not. Okay. So, technology in that way, the interconnected of it is all right. Like APIs bring us closer to God because it just connects everything. It's like the thing that weaves everything together. It's awesome. So, anyways, enough. He'll enough of that. Whatever the fuck that was. So now what we need to do is help this guy get off my list. And another thing that Alex Mosey said the other day on one of his videos that I really liked is you just want to like number one, just because people unsubscribe from your list, you want to make it easy for them to unsubscribe. Number one, if they don't, right, and you begin you're seen as like annoying, right? From a like their technology can diagnose you or prescribe the label of annoying. And what that means is you will be blacklisted, right? You'll be sent to the promotions tab, you'll be sent even worse to spam inbox. You do not want that, right? So like that's number one. But number two, like if you think about it, like that's where you get punished, right? But like if you think about it from the perspective of like you need to give people what they want. And like if you give people what they want, um, and value, right? Not just like annoying, right? Then like they're more likely to buy from you, right? And so if they do not want to be bothered, that doesn't mean they're not going to buy from you, right? Then they definitely know you exist, right? They just don't want to be communicated either in that channel or in that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of, right? They know you exist, and potentially later, they know your website, right? They know who you are. They know too much, right? And so give them a little space, not a bad thing. And I like that kind of view on it, right? And honestly, the reason I believe in that is because I've had people who are unsubscribed who still purchase from me, which kind of is weird. Maybe that means I'm a little bit, again, annoying, but we just gotta fucking keep grinding, honestly. So, anyways, let's continue on here. So, we have helped that guy unsubscribe. We have launched the email marketing campaign and the text blast. Now we want to go ahead and get down to business with the Notion component of things. Let's go ahead and exit out of this. let's go ahead and now I can start sharing my screen again. What we want to do is this. Who else like this? Lenny himself, baby. It's my new customer. This guy who was thankful that we added him. So it's cool. Cool to see people engaging. I love when people engage. Just makes you feel like I'm doing something worthwhile. So it's awesome. Cool. So let's go ahead and do this over here. And we'll go to the operations fulfillment tab. Actually, this has all my fucking files in it, so I'll just stick right here. So so I want to obviously serve leads, or convert leads, and obviously serve my clients. I want to use Notion as docs for arcade, and also house the public facing roadmap. This is done. Not done. And more. Open to ideas to best serve people. So go ahead and submit that as a prompt. I have an idea of what I want, but we're just going to go ahead and do this. So, love it. That's great. I have this already. I have no problem with oh no, it said, what is it, 4? 3 separate portals would have given me 4. That's interesting. Oh, no, sorry. Yep, okay, this is breaking down the things that it wants inside here. Interesting. Yeah, I agree that this is exactly how it should be. From the top, from the high level, public, private, internal. Great. So how do I do this? Man, this thing could just build it for me? That's fucking insane, man. Dizzy again. Might need to go pee soon, guys, so as an FYI. I got a missed call. I have to return. Give me 1 second. We're back. Love it. So, copy and paste blueprint. Yeah, I mean, this is not necessarily what we want. We want, okay, let me see. How do I create the high level portals? Water. I need to go pee soon. Okay. So it's telling me all these things. I gotta do these things. So let's see. Left sidebar. Click add a page. See, man, I assume it's this. Yeah, cool. We're gonna do that. Awesome. So promise that I will sing that. Light shut off. It's my turn to settle down. Ain't concerned. Hmm. So now I'm going to try and see if I can't use the Notion AI to build the three portals. 'Cause this is already kind of like a, there's so much that you can do that I really don't know what to do. Um, Perfect. We're going to do this here. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's see if this works. If this works, amazing. If it doesn't, we'll get back to work. This is a Hail Mary, you know what I mean? If it works, that's fucking awesome. If not, who cares? Yep, it's a Hail Mary and in the past lands. AI is so cool. Oh, snack time. So sick. How cool is this, guys? I don't want you to hear me chew. So it's a pet peeve of mine. That's very cool. I realize I'm mute. I'm gonna use the restroom, finish these chips. We'll be right back. Taking a little break right here, guys. Eating these chips. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I promise. I'm like almost done with these chips. If you know, you know. Okay. One cool thing. I'll turn the camera on real quick. As I am enjoying my little snack break. Okay, hour and 10 minutes in. These chips right here. The coolest thing about them, they're pretty good. Mind you, they're not Doritos. Mind you, they're not Cheez-Its. Mind you, they're not even Pringles. Okay, they're not the best thing you've ever eaten. But they're 20 grams of protein, 140 calories. This is like a protein shake, but except different. So, in case you are interested, yeah, Quest protein chips, super delicious. And not super like they're probably like a 6, 7 out of 10 in terms of chips. If you just never eat a different chip, like this is your new baseline. If you make this your new baseline, you will look forward to these. These things are amazing, and they also have a ton of protein. So that's what I'm snacking on. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. Yes. So I want to let you know another thing. I've been up for like working for like almost 12 hours now. Okay. So actually, an overstatement, probably like 10 hours, honestly. Right. So 10 and 12 are two totally different things. It's like what is it, like 20% difference? I shouldn't lie. So, or over exaggerate, right? I've been working for a while already. So I'm a little fucking tired, not gonna lie to you, slowing down. But that being said, let's get ready to lock back in and actually just continue building this shit. So this is our new starting ground. Let's see. So now I took a screenshot of this. We're going to continue working on our Notion page, of course. So we're just going to go over here and go, please create a prompt to better organize the left tab under these new conditions, under this new vision for the future. And so again, I had a blog, right? And I also had a private course with what will be a lot of the same information. Now, it's just not going to be, what we had is just not as good, honestly, as a Notion page. played around with Notion. This is where our roadmap is. We're going to have Discord, Notion, our app. That will basically be it. We don't have any other tools. We will probably, and this is the part where I was going to drive home to, is we probably will like, this will serve as a fun way to get cool SEO, right? Like, it's easy SEO because we have a separate URL, a separate domain, right? Linking back to our site many times. And ideally we structure this in an authoritative way. So should be like kind of like two birds, one stone. So okay. Cool. Here's our prompt. Go back over here. So, I mean, this is crazy. It's the future, dude. Oh my God, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen with you. This is the future, man. I'm just literally talking to AI over here, telling it what to do. Listen, I don't want to say I'm bossing it around, but you could say that and it wouldn't necessarily be wrong. But more than me bossing it around. So we're gonna we can just literally back and forth. We'll see how I turn on edits, and then after that, we're pretty much off to the races, baby. Off to the races. God bless. Oh, here we go. Right there, big dog. Right the fuck there. Cheers. This is what modern work looks like. Our ancestors would be so disappointed, or maybe so proud. I don't know. Who's to say? Who is to say? I don't know. Look how sick that is, man. Just following instructions here, guys. I am basically become the robot, if I'm being honest with you. So there you go. Let's see. Cool. Yes, I know that you are near. That smile, the heart really so. Enemy will hide sometimes, keep from being seen. So I don't really care about the private portal, the client portal. I really don't. Like all of this, like all these info products, like they're cool, but really like the more people I can just show, like, hey, this is arcade, this is how it works, which is this is like all these things. Like I want everyone to know about arcade and how it works. If I just can get every trader to know arcade and how it works, I will be very successful because arcade is super sick, right? As a trader, as someone who has talked to like high level traders, like arcade is so sick, dude. And not everyone, it's not for everyone. I'm not saying that every trader will use it, but like I don't need this to be private. I really don't want that to be private, honestly. So that being said, internal portal. Let's make sure this is okay. That's fine there. Cool. And then this should be public as well. I'm cool with this as well. You're just as boring as everyone else. And they tug and they moan and they squeal and they squelch. Just say, you're just as boring as everyone else. Nothing ever happens. Yeah, so hopefully you like music. I also like music if you do. Done with Arcelli. Consume massive amounts of caffeine a day. Massive amounts of caffeine. Oh, it's a hummingbird and doves in the night, even in reverse. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a caffeine addict. I'm not gonna lie. I love caffeine. Where all the dance is gone. In case you're wondering what I'm listening to right now, I will show you. I'm listening to If the Brakeman Turns My Way by Bright Eyes off the album Casadega. Here are some of my favorite songs. We'll go through it a different day, but we're waiting right now for this. I'm sure we got time. Okay. Song that I told you earlier in the stream, Nickelback is my shit. Saving Me by Nickelback, love it. Been super into like Tony Robbins. I went to a Tony Robbins seminar. They were just playing like hyped up shit all the time and just getting people to dance. And so I've made a Tony Robbins playlist. Where are you at, Tony? Right here. Listen to when you're sad. It's great. You just so many like just pumped up fucking jams. And then like I'll put on like shroom, like LSD visualizers, like this like weird shit, and then I dance around and listen to this shit. And it's really hard to be sad when you're just dancing around doing fun shit. And so if you ever get like, I don't know, basically you can brainwash yourself, right? NLP is basically like the approach there. But right now we're listening to some of just the old classics. Okay, so delete that bitch. Bow, bow, bow. Oh god, I'm getting weird. I'm getting too comfortable on the stream now. I mean, I don't think that's bad. I think it's a good thing. But man, I've farted and sneezed on this bitch already. Sorry, sorry. You see my boogers? Damn, damn. It's crazy. Basically, should be dating now. Is what that means to me. But maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, let's go and see what we got over here on the telephone while this thing is loading. Fast, nothing. Dreams gave me away. Makes it sick. I hope I could scrape my blog for all the information. Fuck. I hope so. Be sick. If the break man turns my way, old rounds hard to remember. Look how fucking sick this is, dude. What the hell? This AI is so sick. Okay. Wow, look, it's all done. I might take my We're gonna rock this for a tad. Wow, my hair looks fucked. Looks fucked. And it's whatever. So this all looks good. This left-hand side is not necessarily working for me here. Where did it go? What did I just do? Deep inside of a parallel universe. On your cake. Stop a sidewinder. I'm a California cat. Everywhere, oh, it's Ooh, what the fuck? Why is it wanting to delete that? Okay, I'll let it delete it. It's really not that big of a deal. I will. To add a page seems pretty chill. And I think we have too many pages right now as it is. They're just going to be empty, so it's not a huge deal. Time, yeah, time, yeah. I'll say amen. And how I thought it could happen again. Like it did back in the past. Burp. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Bye bye. I think I did it. I like it better up here. This should be inside of the public domain. This should be a part of the public domain. Put this in here. Put that in there. It should be a part of the public domain. Cool. Great. Delete this. This is useless. No one's feelings. Everything nice. Okay. Why is this like this? Not necessarily like that. Now, I kind of want to even put this above general. I don't want it to be in general. First time. Yeah. Fuck it. Okay. I believe this is my blog. Yep. Is another huge Hail Mary. Huge Hail Mary. If this was able to scrape my fucking, oh my god, super excited. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There's no guarantee. We might have to copy and paste, which before was an issue with my course and blah blah. So, we'll see. And maybe again, like it looked like Notion AI is able to pull, like we have this right here, all sources. Yeah, see right here, boom. So like, oh, it's doing it. It's browsing it, baby. Hell yeah. And normally I don't do those faces. I just want to let you know that. Okay. So but I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Pray for me right here, please. All sources. Okay. I mean, it looking like I am able to do it, but we'll go and just, if I can, just wait for a sec. And while this is working, yeah, looks fucking amazing. Fuck yeah. I mean, we'll try it. Here we go. Let's try. I again, I switched slightly the beginning of the prompt to say instead of because it's just assume I've imported blah blah. I wanted to actually just scrape it. I just want to, and if you don't know, if you're not familiar with, if you're watching this video, I assume you're a weirdo and you know about tech things. So, um, scraping, obviously, I guess I will explain it in the event that you are not familiar. I mean, this is a work with me, so maybe you're just reading or something, or like doing your own thing. So, but scraping is when you this will go and crawl the website. It'll log into the website, literally pull the information, and serve it up to serve the purpose that you need it to, right? So it sounds it is what it sounds like, scraping, right? Like you're like just literally scraping the paint behind me, like scraping it off the wall, right? Um, so let's go ahead and wait and see. This is a Hail Mary. And hopefully it gives me, if it can't do what we want, hopefully it gives me some instructions on how to best move forward, right, under these circumstances. Yep. Let's see. I mean, that's positive. It asked me if I trusted the website, so looks like it's going to be, yeah, it's searching it, looking very good. Again, there's so many. I have like maybe 300 blog posts, so we'll see how many are able to be imported. Maybe, or maybe it just links them. Who knows? We'll see. And some of the links might be broken. Just hopefully they're not broken. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Love it. And the plans they made put an end to you. I walk out this morning and look at it. It's structuring and it viewed 9 websites. So, but it's structuring the content right now. So let's go, baby. I seen fire and I seen rain. Sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen lonely times and I could not find a friend. And I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? Won't you help me make a stand? And this is, it's doing the Lord's work. Oh my God, this is insane. And it's working incredibly fast too. I mean, this is just it's literally blows my fucking mind what's happening in front of, like, right before our very eyes. Jesus Christ, dude. Can you imagine what our, like, kids will have, or like what I mean, like, we're improving at such a rapid pace. It's fucking crazy. Oh my God, it's so scary. That's the same. Jesus Christ. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. Always thought that I see you, baby, one more time again. So it's see. Guys, I can't spell. If it wasn't totally obvious before, I cannot spell. I I am more of a concept guy. I understand broad strokes concepts decently well. Not great, but that's kind of where I strive. I basically get away with the rest. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna see me make some fucked up grammar mistakes, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying, like a lovable idiot kind of guy. Okay. But I said I just got to know it isn't what she's got to say. How she thinks of where she's been. She need words so nice, way they sound. But to hear them best that way. Doesn't much matter what they mean. Says mostly just to calm me down. I feel fine anytime she's around me now. She's around me now. Almost all the time. If I'm what you can tell, she's been with me now. She's been with me now. Quite a long, long time. Yes, and women, stuff out there. So weird. I'm gonna stand up. Yeah, I have a standing desk, dude. You can see my nips through the shirt. I'm certain of it. Let's see. This is really the main thing that I want to drive home. Man, this thing is so good. That Notion AI is so good. Really, really, really good. For me. This is, dude. Notion is so good. Notion is so good. We're gonna go use that text message that we used earlier for the CTA. I really like that. It's like very subtle. Just like, hey, by the way, if you like this, right? Like, we also, go check this out or whatever, right? It's like that is the step that we want there. If I can find it. For me. Who am I? Say you, you. I have a training document that I want to give this thing so it can make it aware of. I don't know where I placed it. Yep. See if it's this. Nope, it's not that. Marketing. Nope, not that. Oh, I think it's this. Yeah. I think I probably could integrate or like connect. Probably can connect my drive, and I will. But for the purposes of just getting this done, I think this is the fastest way. Never gonna say goodbye, girl. Yeah, right. Uh, uh, uh. Again, I don't know if that's right, but we're gonna rock it. We're gonna rock with it, baby. There's something. Something. Back. Sorry, I had a phone call and quick little side meeting here. So looks good. Cloud so swift, the rain falling in. Come, see the moon go down. So I think we're all good. Let's go check this out. How do I delete this? Delete. Like that. I mean, I like this. It's not perfect. We're gonna end this soon. Mm, Mm. Oh, I don't want that. I want that above. Actually, I kind of want I want to make the vision clear. So I'm going to keep this document here. Um, I'll put the vision in here. I like that. FAQs. It's good. Move to trash. Move to trash. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's great. That's fine. Well, again, we're gonna do more tomorrow. For now, I think this is good. Cool. I'm gonna call it for today, guys. I need to do another stream, day 8 of launching a trading bot every day using AI. So that's gonna be coming up shortly. And then record some shorts. We didn't get to everything we wanted to get to today, but I think we made, amazing progress. If I'm being honest with you, right? Like, given like this notion AI is so unbelievable that I think, maybe by tomorrow we'll have something that I'm not sure by tomorrow. There's a lot that we need to make sure is good, but feeling very optimistic about the timeline of getting this done. And I like how it's still like linking out, like if we saw in the strategy library, for example. We're missing a bunch of strategies. I have no idea where the hell they are. I think maybe in here. Yeah, they're right here. Like acceleration bands, right? Like I wonder why. So like we'll go over here, add this here. We'll delete this. It's kind of useless, right? Now we have this. All of them are here. Great. I really don't like this either, but we'll keep it. And we'll go from there. But yeah, I don't like this because, education is great, love it, but truth of the matter is that like I want to encourage users to use the AI to teach them these strategies and teach them how to prompt against the AI to go deeper wherever they have questions, right, about these strategies. So I'll probably add a video here with explainers on coaching them how to do that, but then just kind of giving them like a little subset of what they can do and what they can use. And maybe I'll add those videos here that I record in terms of like results and stuff. So it might be interesting. Anyway, so I really, really like that. And yeah, I was telling you that like, see how it links back out to the blog post, like the actual, I think that's so cool. Because again, that does help with SEO, right? And it's interlinked, it's cross-linked here, which is again helping with SEO. So it's really, really good. This Notion AI helped us achieve a tremendous amount today, far more than I would ever be able to achieve. We've been streaming now for 2 hours and 19 minutes. Did so much. Again, I need to go and do another live stream for lead gen, but really happy with what we achieved today. If you have any questions, leave it below. If you like this type of content and you want to work with me more, subscribe, follow. And if you think someone else would enjoy it, share the video, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow, and also like in a couple minutes. So anyways, peace, bye.